Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about it is they did to us.
And look how long they left it.
Yeah, but they did this to the black folks. This is their way of sending a message. We get you too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They don't blow bombs up over there in the white and the Caucasian.
Yeah, on the south side.
But see, no, look how
That's right,
they
that's
they did it
up.
right here in the north
But
side.
see,
That's right, they're still doing it.
And they still doing it.
Yeah.
We tried to clean up because they tried to clean it up because my wife called about it. And they put on TV and they did what they had wanted to do in their own country club. You know,
Okay.
but see, that's because when they started complaining about that fucking noise and then shit, that's when the next night I seen on TV. We started advertising what they was going to start doing the exercise there. Yeah.
Okay.
But see, they still had no reason to leave this shit this long.
Yeah.
Till we had to start complaining about it. We had to go through the fucking holidays with this shit up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But keep one thing in mind. I can tell you this because I've been videoing and documenting this stuff for years now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They got houses all over Lake Charles that don't get touched. About to fall down. Okay? I got a lot of them on YouTube. Okay? And I got a lot more already recorded. Okay? So next time you go somewhere in another neighborhood and you see a house that's about to fall down, you will see that if you go into what they call a historical district, the government pays to restore the house.
Right, right.
Okay? All right. I got some of that on video too. They will pay out the money to a Caucasian to help them fix their house. But then they'll come and blow up bombs in houses that are about to fall down. They will even tear down nice brick houses along the black folks because they don't want it there no more.
Because that house was not falling down.
Yeah.
You know,
that house could have been
restored.
repaired. Could have been repaired.
It was
Okay.
just a family thing to that, you know. There was a family thing going on with that house.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
That's the only damn
That's
thing.
usually the problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's usually the problem.
More people died.
Be a family thing.
Yeah. Look. Those lady was a principal and everything when she died, and the stepson is the one who came to California and tried to get the other son. So it was just a thing, you know, and
that's a good thing you're doing, my friend.
You know?
Yeah, well, you see, it's necessary for us to document anything they're doing against us.
Yes, sir.
You got a whole system that's set up against us. Okay? A lot of you young people may not understand it, but when you went to school with a lot of them, probably since you were first grade. All right. Not all Caucasians are bad people, but the ones that usually rise to the top among Caucasians are the meanest, most negative people you can run across. And what the Caucasians who don't do nothing to hurt you, does one thing to hurt you by supporting them, calling them their heroes.
Mm-hmm.
You see, they'll follow behind them. Look, they voted for Trump, did they? What did Trump ever do for you? Okay, what is he doing for you now? All right, case closed, right? Yeah. So I appreciate what you said about that's what I'm doing, but I think it's a part of all of us to do our part. If I told you that black people used to be the wealthiest people on the planet and the most educated people on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
The Moors, if you read about the Moors, check on the Moors on the internet and learn something about them. They called them Moors because they were black. Moor means black. Okay? Now, that's from their definition.
Mm-hmm.
All right? But the Moors ruled over part of Europe, over there in Spain and a few places close by there in Eastern Europe. They ruled over that for 800 years. They lost the war in 1491. Okay, against the Europeans, the Caucasians, and the Arabs. Okay, the Arabs helped the Caucasians take that part of Africa back. Then the Pope Innocent, I think was his name, sanctioned or okayed going to war against black people everywhere in the world. That's when Columbus started sailing, and all of those other people came to what they call the New World, where black folks was already living, had been here for thousands of years. Get on the internet and you'll find some of that stuff, and you'll start to understand what I'm talking about. Okay, and what they did is they tore down the education system by burning up all of the books that they got from the Moors, who was their ruler. Okay, they had to go to the school like the Moors wanted to learn what the Moors wanted to learn and everything else. So all they're doing is doing to us what was done to them already. Okay, but they learned and they copied everything. Went to Africa. When they went to Africa, they went in there killing. King Leopold, I think, was one of them's names. He called himself a king. There wasn't no kings before the Moors came to Europe. All right? But once the Europeans decided to finance having people to go to other parts of the world, take over, take everything. Okay? But the first thing they practiced doing was to kill you first, then take everything you got. And the soldiers, they let them take anything that they wanted to take after they killed you. All the rich Caucasians wanted, they wasn't really that rich, but they could finance it. All they wanted was to take the land. Take the land from whoever they killed. So when they came to America, Columbus came here with, and you check to see if I'm telling you right, okay? You don't have to depend on what I tell you. Do your own research. You'll find out that Columbus brought horses over here that was already diseased with smallpox. All right? He brought chickens over here that was already diseased with the flu. Okay? Mm-hmm. They brought bats on their ship that already had rabies. All of them was already infested with the diseases. And they brought those there and let them off on the ground.
In the United States.
Well, what is the United States? You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. All right. So basically, what happened is nobody else, no black folks had ever caught syphilis and venereal, other kinds of venereal diseases and smallpox, all that stuff. None of those biological diseases was anywhere on this continent. Study about the Olmecs and the Amarukan. Those black people lived here 20, 30,000 years ago and longer. Okay? You get on the internet and you check it out and you find out for yourself. And then you'll understand why I'm so passionate about at least documenting anything I see them do wrong. I document it.
And you know what? When they done that, before over here, been having problems with rats.
Okay. Let me say this because I didn't think to tell you. I'm still recording. So what I've been saying is recorded. You know that? I didn't tell you, but you saw me putting the camera over there. All right. So I'm not recording you to be sneaky.
No. Okay.
Okay. Anything you got that you want to say, you can say it.
They done it, and you can have a problem with rats, and yet they call them, and then they supposed to have given them some kind of poison or whatever, but it's not helping. You know?
Yeah. Well, see, they won't.
Look, Lord, they're black. We had to keep calling to get them to tear it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my response to that is they do a lot of things to try to demonize us, to make it look like we're doing something that's terribly wrong.
Illegal.
And then when we started calling them on each other, they win. You understand what I mean? They win. Okay, think about it. When you sit at your table to eat your food, do you pick up a knife or a fork or a spoon? You probably do, just like I do, just like most other people do. But eating utensils were created in Africa. But once the Caucasians came to the American continent, what they did is they took away the education system. They split up families, took babies and took them to other places. Okay? So the kids were not raised with their parents. The language all of that, the people spoke was lost. Because they couldn't teach it to the children weren't there. But what I'm saying is they messed up everything. They went to Egypt and knocked off the faces of the statues and things of ancient African people. And you can see a lot of that still in Egypt right now.
But they did a lot of pottery and stuff right there now. So that's right. West a lot of pottery, like the faulty wood made, and like the wooden spoons and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. Now, gold. The first gold mines that the Caucasians found out about was already in Africa. People was already gold mining, and they was already smelting gold and creating jewelry. You see, so we got a long heritage of things that we've done. Well, I wish I could. I wish I could, but I'm gonna have to go. But the main thing I wanted to say is, I'm setting up another channel on YouTube. I got one channel, got 185 videos already, with stuff about this here and all that stuff they've been doing right here in Lake Charles. Okay, I could have picked out one or two black folks who's saying okay to all of this stuff, but that's not fixing the problem. They would love to have us pointing the finger at each other. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I ain't buying into that. I point the finger at all of them as a group. Okay, and show the people what's going on. But I'm gonna go. I saw they tore the building down. I was standing by.
How I get in touch with you?
I'll be up and down these streets all the time. Almost every Sunday I come in along this area, hauling junk like I do on that bicycle right there. So if you see me and you want to holler at me, no problem. All the time. Yeah. But the main thing is
the big thing they thinking like okay. My grandson, right where his mom is, right down the street. He was walking the other night, going home. Look, my granddaughter finna get in the car. She's going home. He was on the sidewalk. They stopped him.
And when the police stopped him?
All right.
Okay, see that?
Mm-hmm.
I call them the slave drivers. Mm-hmm. The reason why I call them the slave drivers is because they're doing just like the slave drivers used to do. Okay? To keep the slaves in line, they had to stay on their back all the time. Okay? You know yourself, a black man, black woman ain't gonna do what they told her to do unless they're forced to do. And don't let them get where they can fight back, because if you do, they'll wipe you out for trying to force you to do something. Okay? We will fight as fast as you can blink your eye in a fist fight. But we're not willing to die over another black man or another black woman. You see, we ain't willing to spill a little guts for one of our own cats or anybody else. Right, now that's something to think about. Mm-hmm. That's the thing they use against us. As long as we can stay separated and kind of against each other and don't fight together and don't do things together, they win. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I just want to go out.
What's your name?
My name is Eddie Davis.
All right, Eddie.
Yeah.